Hi everybody. Thanks for watching. I gotta charge this while I'm doing this. Welcome to another episode of Neil Rubenstein Gets Worse. I just got off stage at McCurdy's in Sarasota, Florida. I love this club. I love the staff. I love the room. I love the town. My brother lives here. Phil Capone lives here. You can hear the crowd. Every show is minimum 150 people. It's fantastic. I can't say enough good things about it. The staff is unbelievable. We did 5 shows this weekend. I opened for Janet Williams, who is the Tennessee Tramp. Shows went pretty good. First show tonight was probably the best, followed by second show last night. This last one was probably the worst for me. Got to shoot a Want Beef with Phil Capone. Went to lunch with my brother. Went to lunch with Capone. Yeah. Had a good trip overall. I also this week I did Gatsby's joint in Fort Lauderdale. That's Nelijah's room. Nelijah is a comedian. I believe she started out in New York, maybe. We used to host open mics together, so that's how I know her. It was great to see her. She's absolute killer. I stayed in Port St. Lucie for a couple of days at a hotel, at a Marriott Bonvoy hotel. I feel like we did this already. Yeah, we did this already. I talked about that. So, yeah, the show in Fort Lauderdale was great. These shows, McCurdy's is unbelievable. And then I just have one more show on this leg, and that's back at Zany's, where we started the trip in Nashville. I'm so excited. Like, I was able to bookend it, you know. I hope it goes as well as it went the first time. And then we're home for Christmas, and then I start the next tour on New Year's Eve in Chicago. I still can't say who it is. I don't know. We were supposed to announce last week, then Friday, and then it didn't happen. And then I sent an email asking when, and I haven't gotten a response yet. And now I'm starting to panic because all the new COVID stuff, but it feels like really the COVID stuff is mostly just New York. I don't know if it's affecting tours, but if everyone's getting the thing, I don't know. I have a booster. I don't know if that helps or doesn't help anymore. I don't know, man. So hopefully it goes without a problem. I don't know the word. But yeah. That's what we're doing. So hopefully that starts New Year's Eve, and it goes. The first leg ends late January, and then I'm hosting for Luke Severid in Tulsa and in Wichita, and then the second leg starts in Austin. So I'm gonna go down a couple of days early, hang out with my brother and some friends, and Cooper from currently of Unsane ATX. Hang out with those cats, and then we start the tour on the second leg, February 8th. I hope it goes smoothly. I hope it happens. I hope it goes well. I hope it's gonna be hard opening for a rock band. We probably talked about this. I feel like I'm so bad at podcasting because I tell the same things over and over again. I don't know. I need like a co-host situation. So we stay at the condo here. McCurdy's has a condo across the street, and me and Janet. And there's only one bathroom, and I clogged the toilet today in an epic fashion. Like halfway through, I was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna flush. We gotta figure something out about this." So yeah, I did that. I got distracted just now. So my jaw was broken in like the late 90s. And there's like a little bit of nerve damage. So like this part of the lip doesn't always do anything. But it's looking like especially goofy right now. I feel like maybe it's the shadow. Maybe it's just the shadow. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know if my lip is messed up. I don't even know, man. Christmas is gonna be weird. Not being home. Gonna go, yeah, so Thanksgiving, spent it at my buddy Dave's. Christmas Eve, I was invited to spend it with my friend Liz and her family. And then Christmas Day, spoke to Roman, my roommate, about we'll probably like go to the movies and stuff because I think he's doing his family shit Christmas Eve. I don't know, man. I've been a little better. I feel like I've been a little better, not as chronically depressed. Like I'm depressed. So okay, let's do this. So I'm trying to get a therapist. I've given in, and I'm like, all right, we'll do therapy, right? So I call, Todd, Theodore Larone, set me up with his psychiatrist or psychologist a while back, and I don't know, am I supposed to say people? And she gave me a bunch of names of, therapists, whatever. And I started reaching out to him finally. Like, I finally was just like, all right, I'm going to do it. I don't know if I did this. There were stipulations of this tour that I'm going on. And one of the stipulations is that I see a therapist virtually once a week while on tour. That's part of the thing. Which is sweet of them. That's really nice. Of course. You care about me. I want to do this. Of course. So I started reaching out to these people on whatever it was. So the law, bro, with some sauce. The law is that if you can only be a therapist in the state that you're licensed in, and that includes telehealth. So if I'm in Oklahoma City, I can go to someone who's licensed in Oklahoma. And if I travel to Tulsa, I can still talk to that person. But if I go to Wichita, I now have to find someone licensed in Kansas. What? Why can't I just see the same person? I'm still living in Oklahoma. What does it matter where I'm traveling to? If I go for a vacation in Turks and Caicos, I can't get therapy that week. It's telehealth. It's Zoom. Who cares where the person's sitting? I'm still talking to the woman or the guy licensed in the state that I live, my home state, where I'm gonna go see them in their office. So I can't find anybody. If you know some sort of hack, let me know. And then I went to Better Health, because that's supposed to be, they're licensed everywhere, right? But I was honest, and some of the questions they asked some things, and I'm honest, and they're like, we can't help. Like, you're too crazy. We can't help you. And it's like, what the fuck, man? I just want a psychologist or a therapist that. It's crazy. I don't understand. I feel like they put up so many roadblocks to get mental health help in this country. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, what am I supposed to do there? So, yeah. But I do feel like I've been doing better. I've stopped talking to myself by putting a camera in the room. I feel like I've been doing a little better. I'm not chronically depressed as I had. Well, what had happened was, you see what had happened was, I have moments, pictures keep showing up in memories on the fucking iPhone, and it's like, don't remind me of this shit now. I'm about to go on stage, or whatever the fuck. But it's been alright, man. I don't know. I have some distractions, cool people that have been entering my life. And I'm starting to recognize I've had so much difficulty processing good news for so long, and I feel like I'm finally kind of getting to a point where, like, I can accept, like, oh, I've earned this opportunity. This isn't a fluke. This isn't a favor. This is an opportunity that I've earned. I'm good enough. I'm this enough. I'm that enough. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. I don't know, man. Holidays are hard. We'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. I've always... I hate this idea that, like... I don't want to get too into this. And now there's a new strain of COVID, right? It's like shutting stuff down in New York. They're saying, but then I read an article and it's like it's 30 times less lethal. And there was already the argument that COVID wasn't lethal enough to warrant the shutdown, right? And now if it's 30 times less lethal, like we're just shutting stuff down so people don't get the flu, basically. Like, that feels crazy. Like, the government's not going to help anymore. People are going to people are having a hard enough time as it is. Maybe this is the kick in the dick we need to like start getting boosters, or I don't know. I don't know anything, man. I'm just so sick of like. I don't know, man. I just want to be able to tour. I don't know. This is a terrible episode of a podcast. This is remarkably bad. I am a terrible podcaster. I will say that again. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Is this what you guys watch? Was this kind of shit? Am I supposed to have someone here? How do these guys do it? How does like Dylan Krasinski just fucking talk to himself for however long? This is crazy. I don't even like I ran out of things to talk about. You know, talk about comedy. That's all right. Want to talk about the Mets? I just burped. Excuse me. Hired Buck Showalter today. I don't know. I like the guy. He's a good manager. Pat McCarthy brought up a good point. If Steinbrenner wasn't a lunatic, Buck Showalter would have won all those World Series. Not Joe Torre. Sure, I buy that. But also, he's an old man. I feel like we need like an unproven guy. Like, you know, we have Sandy Alderson, who's only going to be around another couple of years. And then we have Buck Showalter, who's only going to be around another couple of years. Like, let's get some fresh blood in, you know? Like, some young guys who are going to be here for 15, 20 years. Why not? You know what I mean? Like, let's... And I'm very bummed that we didn't re-sign Baez. I really wanted Javier Baez back. I thought he was great. Hi.
Oh, you're on the phone.
Yeah, I'm podcasting. I just took the opportunity.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. What do you got going on? You need me?
Nope.
All right.
You're good.
So what was I saying? Yeah, I want Javi Baez back. I like the signings. Scherzer, Sterling Marte. Again, Pat McCarthy thinks that we're gonna sign Bryant, which would be nice, but I can't imagine us getting another bat at this point. And I could see a nice trade though. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I hope the lockout ends. They gotta do a floor. They have to do a floor. If there's gonna be a luxury tax, there has to be a floor. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for the players' union to allow that. You know, like one team's gonna spend $30,000 and then the other team can't spend more than $200,000. That's, or whatever, 30 million, 200 million. That's crazy, because then there's not enough money to pay all the players the amount that they need to pay to raise the minimum wage, to raise the things, all the things that you got with the things. I don't know, man. Buyout side with the Tigers, I think. Shot of want beef with Phil today, Phil Capone. No matter how long it is between seeing him, it just clicks right in like we didn't miss a beat, man. I really love that kid. Such a good guy. Good heart, hard worker. His company, Dive Bar Nutrition, they make these like, I guess they're protein bars. He calls them like a hangover cure. And it's just like tons of caffeine or taurine or whatever the fuck. And they're good. And they keep you awake. Good for long drives. Long drives from Long Island. I want to go I want to shoot more episodes with Jody, but it's like, how the fuck is that going to happen? You know? I mean, if I'm in Brooklyn, maybe I can get her to come out. If she, if she can get the day. But then, like, where can I shoot? Gonna have to find a place to shoot, and then, like, I'm supposed to be in a COVID bubble because of the tour. So I don't know, man. I don't know about any of this. I don't know how any of this works. I don't know how this COVID shit, man. This fucking destroyed everyone's lives. Handled so poorly by everyone. Everyone's experts. I don't know. It's like, all right, I'll just do what you guys tell me to do, but like, be clear, man. Like, figure it out and then tell me, and then I'll do it. Like, don't, like, I get that it's like constantly changing or whatever the fuck, but it's just like at some point, man, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just so taxing and strenuous. There's like a cackle of white ladies over there. Oh, yeah. Dude, there's no way I'm filling another 9 minutes with this bullshit. I can't. I have nothing to say. What a stupid idea this was. Podcast? Come on. All right. Do I take questions? What the fuck, man? Check my email. Talk about science. It was fun hanging out with Janet Williams, the headliner. It was fun hanging out because she's from Chattanooga, and so I was like, oh man, have you ever had Jack Brown's? And then we just talked about Jack Brown's, like, no joke, for like 2 hours. We talked about it. She was like reading the menu, and I was like shouting stuff out because I know the menu so well at this point. I was just like, oh, it's like, she was like, oh, did you ever try the this? And I was like, oh, that's got this and this on it and this on it, I don't know, man. Oh, man. McCurdy's. It's a great club. Marcella is the manager. She's a doll. The booker, I don't want to say her name because she probably tries to be discreet, but she's the best. Les is such a nice guy. That's how I got in here because I did a contest here, and it was supposed to be like the first two winner and runner up get a weekend, but there was like 6 of us in the semis, and Les came in here and was like, as far as I'm concerned, all you guys are passed. Give your information. You're all coming back and doing weekends. And I came back and did a weekend. And I came back and did another weekend. And I think I did another weekend. And now I'm back now, after COVID. Well, during COVID, I guess. Hopefully I come back again. And then again and again. And again and again and again. I'm going to try and come back to Florida late March, early April, maybe. Before it gets too hot. And then late April, May, June, I want to try and do some like northern-y stuff. And I don't know where I'll be. July, August, I can't even think about it right now, but June, Pacific Northwest in June, I think is a good time. Maybe early March, do some Southwest, LA and Arizona, and maybe El Paso. And then late March, early April, come back to this side of the country, and then maybe May, New York, and then June, Seattle, and then July, August, we can worry about then. I'd also like to keep getting tours with either bands or other comedians. Like, it really changes your scope, you know what I mean? Because, like, as it was now, I would have been like, oh, what am I going to do in January? What am I going to do in February? And now it's like, oh, well, January's booked, February's booked, March, you know? And so, I already have the middle of March booked, so I just have to do the beginning and the end. So, I don't know, man. I just want to keep doing this, man. Not this. I mean, I guess, I'll do it as long as I have to do it. Well, I have to do it. I really don't want to have to do it. I think I like being combative with the audience. I've been doing that a little bit more lately, and I kind of like it. Kind of like telling them to fuck off and what have you. Try one of these meatballs that they got here. This is a live Neil Reviews It part of the podcast. These are the meatballs, the McCurdy's meatballs. Delightful. The host is gonna walk in here and be like, "Where's my meatball? I fucking ate your meatball." I ate it all up. How's that? Daniel D-Lewis? Do I do it justice? Do I do it David justice? Friends better than Seinfeld. I'm sorry. I know that's like people hate Friends for some reason, but 10 solid seasons, there's no bad episodes. Seinfeld aficionados will openly admit there's bad seasons. All right. What do we got? All right. Let me wrap this up. Put a bow on it. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna finish this meatball. How's that? Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone tuning in, watching me eat on camera. And, if you're listening on Apple Pods or whatever the fuck, please be sure to rate and review, because that's how it generates more bullshit for the bullshit, the fuckos. The algo, baby. The algo.